He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. This is taken around the 12. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. The Bengals drive about to get going. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 30. And now they're in the hurry up. 1st down. Here's Burrow. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll give it to Mixon. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Another try for Mixon. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in. And Mixon not going to get there. Running into a wall here, and they'll stop him short. They run for it with Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
And McPherson on for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. That time a 9-play drive. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. On the return is Duvernay. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. On 2nd and 12, Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins, and he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
That's into the hands of Prochet. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing again on second down. Jackson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick, and the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. Another solid game-changing play for this defense for the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. Burrow on play action. Got a man open. It's Chase. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Play action. It's Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bengals are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 28-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. On the return is Duvernay. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
To throw again on second down. Jackson. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. There's Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground. Now after that sack, it's third and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Throwing is Jackson. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down. Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. They will throw on first down with Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
And they'll try again here, first and goal after the false start. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw is on target to Duvernay. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. To throw again on second down. Jackson, and he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. The Ravens on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And that will be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. From the gun, Jackson. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. A throw over the middle, taken in. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. Does the big boy have the juice? The 40. Past the 20. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. On the return is Duvernay. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. That one complete to Crochet. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. To tackle them almost on the spot, that means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Again, Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 39. And they're going to speed things up here. Jackson on first down. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. One last shot for Jackson. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And I tell you what, Charles, this might